It's there, and welcome back to another Google walkthroughs gameplay video of Minecraft RTX Survival. I'm the Schmine, of course, and let's continue. That's actually really pretty. But anyway, as if all the stairs once again. One day we'll put actual stairs in here, but not today. But anyway, so yeah, what we're going to talk about today? Well, there's peace in the Middle East now, so another reason why people were right about the 23rd of September 2025 being a special day. The special day was, Charlie Kirk's memorial, bringing everyone together and adding a lot of new faces into Christendom. And on the other side of the 23rd, peace in the Middle East, or at least, we're working on it. It is a process, but much closer to it being a reality than it was beforehand. And that's a thing I want to talk about too. Is it wasn't just Trump who did it, although Trump was a major player. It was all the presidents from, I want to say Carter to the present day, till Trump, working together throughout time to, be able to bring about peace in the Middle East. And, they'll walk all the way here without, no, I'm not that discoordinated. Oh, so pretty. So I guess the gate's going to be something like that too, or it's just a bunch of arches, the walls. I'm still not quite sure about what to do with this, but we should find out one day. Not today. Rip it. But yeah, so that was Monumentus, and like what I said to my grandpa is, it was right on time. I had a feeling it was going to happen sometime in the future, but when it happened, I'm like, yep, it's right on time. It made me really happy because, well, I was correct. Let's actually get some trees for the tree farm. Let's get off the beaten trail. We are running out of Diamond X. Are you extra tall tree? I don't think so, question mark? No. I mean, maybe. But yeah, no. And of course, me and Casey haven't met yet. But there's a few reasons for that. Mostly down to me because I'm just not ready. Again, once we high five, that's it. The world will be our lives as well as the world will be forever changed. And like I said in the last episode, oh, that's why my sound on my system was a bit high. There we go. But it's a lot of questions saying anything about the Casey's past, because again, well, if I'm going to be totally honest, which like I said, you guys earned it every single time I doubt that you guys don't want me to be totally honest about, the beyond stuff. It just, you guys always remind me that you want, you're okay with it. I wouldn't say you want exactly. Oh, that's seeds? Question mark. Where do I have seeds? I guess I was knocking down some of the tall grass. And let's keep some just for later. Always, you should always keep some saplings just in case. Or you want to replace, or you want to place them somewhere else. Actually, it's not quite sunset. But yeah, so if I'm going to be totally honest, which I should, Casey actually, when I was younger, she was an actual, imaginary friend that I had. She was a more kid-friendly version of Luck, I want to say. It's a long time, but Casey knows it. But I don't. And what happened was I made her into a real person. Again, given my infinite time nonsense, it's very hard to pinpoint exactly when stuff like this happens, but it's, it still happened. More or less happening. Good. But it still happened, and yeah, Casey is, Casey now is a real person. And Luck had a lot of play in this matter. Oh, we gotta get home. Sprint. I said doesn't sprint. A lot to do with this matter because, well, again, a loaded thing when I say this, but, with me being God and her being my lucky charm, and me getting off the throne to try to be normal for once and needing to be normal to see if, get everything safely done. She, she decided to make my imaginary friend real. And it's hard for me to say if Casey Lee Williams is, was a real person at that time. But, I mean, I would think she would be, but also I have a feeling Luck decided, you know what? This sounds like a fun game to play, and she slammed the Williams and the Lucas family together just to see what would happen. And the Holy Spirit was able to put that into the past. Was able to make that happen. Which is, again, like I said, when me and Casey I5, everything, all the changes that I've been making will be set in stone, or at least as set in stone as you can get with me. Yeah, no. But right now, yeah, she's a very real person. And she is actually very much Casey Lee Williams. And she has been this, entire time. Again, loaded term, entire time, but, anyway. She was, and again, like I said, we're working. Me and Casey and our group, our heroes, are working day and night to get us together and for us to be the perfect people for each other. I mean, again, that that may be that may sound really hotty-toddy with you, but, coming from me, because, that you may think because your relationships are not so easy, not so perfect, but me and Casey's are. And again, I was wrong about Casey so many times because I needed to be wrong, so the Null Force couldn't have messed with her like the Null Force messed with my grandparents, my sister, and my dad. And my mom when she was, not an angel. It seems so long ago now that I think about it. So yeah. I think what we're waiting for now on one another milestone what we need to happen for us to get together. And again, You know, again, like, it's a soft barrier that me and Casey can't get together. You know, there's no actual hard barrier. She literally lives next door, so when she's not traveling for her work, you know, for being a single or a singer songwriter, we can you know, she can just come over. Of course, you know, and there was a rule that me, you know, again, a low term. There was a rule that I couldn't go over to Casey's house without without her escorting me there. You know, just to be a gentleman. And also the fact that she is 3 years younger than me, and we've been friends, and we've been, you know, love interests since we were kids. So again, that's always awkward. But then again, 3 years as adults, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm 30, she's 27. You know, we're not, you know, we're still in the same age, we're still in the same age ballpark. Even if it got messy when I turned 18 and she, you know, she was 14 question mark. But anyway. And again, this is a loaded term. It happened. You know, it happened in reality, but you know, I made it up first. And that's another thing. I just need to trust my instincts and, you know, what is real and what's not real. What did I just make up? Is that now canon? Is it not canon? Stuff like that. Same thing with writing books or telling stories or on YouTube or or all that fun stuff. 10 saplons. Let's put the saplons down where the other saplons were. Another saplon to pick up. But I think we farmed the tree farm enough for right now. We don't want to bleed it like a stone. Oh, so many saplons. So many saplons. Yes, I'm saying it incorrect just for funs. Okay, let's go toil in the mines. Actually, no, let's go... Yeah, there needs to be a saplon over here. And also, I am getting all the stuff from the trees. From the tree fall. There we go. We almost got our saplings back to a 10, which is nice. Let's head over to the, you know, I guess we can make the big arch in the a big arch building over that ravine. Now that ravine, the ravine in the floral fort. Or we can actually make the fence. I think I am going to make it solid because it's not a building; it's a fence. You know, it's a wall. So yeah. Okay. Just take it easier on me. I'm going to knock it down later. Oh, I almost fell off. And then we're going to go down from here. Actually, now. That was a big mistake. I'm gonna need that cobblestone back, guy. There you go. Knocked out a poor sea bush. And now we're gonna put inside it deep slate. getting stopped by the local plants. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what needs to be done. That is what needs to be done. So yeah, so me and Casey have just, are trying our hardest to go meet each other, but like I said, everything will need to be done. Not for any reason. Everything will need to be done, not for any reason that that matters for frankly, but I simply want to have everything done. Before I want to have everything done before I get my ultimate reward, which is seeing my imaginary friend in the IRLs. I'm sub to her Patreon, so I can see her, anytime I like, and she did point me in that direction, because that is her. She is Casey Lee Williams. Oh, this is gonna be a bit awkward. Oh yeah, no, it's when the time comes, it's gonna be a big, huge deal. And mark a huge change in my life, even if I just go back to doing this again, and not actually go to Durs Island or some other office that has been waiting for me to finish my another office that's waiting for me to take over. Considering that I'm I do need an office that's not in my house. Like Reblet headquarters existing in this room that I'm talking to you from is fine, but if I want to be the but since I am the king of all existence, I'm going to need to have an office somewhere else so I can have meetings with people. Just in a neutral and professional environment. And we'll get there when we get there. Like I said, I can just go to Durs Flag from, on Durs Island and, stay in the owner's, apartments and office. Maybe every once a quarter, or maybe 3 times a year, stuff like that. Just to be there to host dignitaries from all over all existence. And again, I just don't. I'm just resisting this change because I am nervous about it. I'm not sure. I'm just unsure about this because it's just. You son of... Yeah, I finally dodged a skeleton. But yeah, no, I just need... I feel like I just need more time to enjoy being human, until we go hardcore. I forgot about that. Until we go, hardcore and I go full, I go back to being somewhat what I was beforehand. I'll still be human, of course, but I will also be, the creator of all existence. Which is going to be a big job and a big deal. I mean, not like it wasn't beforehand, but as a human, it's going to be even crazier. Now, of course, it still can lean on my Holy Spirit abilities, and and we're also working on trying to get Casey, Casey give her Holy Spirit, or make look a Holy Spirit, as it were. But still, it's just, a long way to go. And I think I'm going to wrap things up. I know we haven't been doing this for very long. But I think I said everything I wanted to say. And we got, we did. Oh, did we just go through the night? My bad. Oh, no, I slept in the bed. That's good. But anyway. Let's get this deep slate on, in the oven. Put our wood away and our restore stuff in the extended chest area and wrap things up. But yeah, no, like it's like everything has slowed down now, and now we're just waiting for all of the everything to just slow down. I want my bucket back, please. Thank you. Yeah, I want that. Oh, we don't have that much. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to get that couple deep slate. Oh, right. So, I mean, for Sterling's watching, with my chair being broken, I haven't been really wanting to record. But I just gotta remember this was fine. I recorded my chair broken, and everything is fine. And everything was fine and is fine. But anyway, so yeah, that'd be a video. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this video, it really means a lot to me. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm just, I'm selling back into my role as creator of everything, and, doing my best to, doing my best to, just hurry up and wait for, for global peace, unity in the U.S., unity in the U.S., and, for the cartels to stop being cartels, and all that good stuff before me and Casey can meet. Again, I have a plan and a schedule that now is only... Oh, there's a spider up there. That now is only, seen to me, which, when wasn't that the case. But anyway. And I'm starting to slow down. I'm starting to give myself more and more free will. Not like I hadn't beforehand. But when I was directly to the West up to this point, I couldn't give myself. I mean, for the last No War, I couldn't give myself free will because it was that I was doing everything in such a tight, program, that I wouldn't be able to have done it if it wasn't for the plan and being perfect all the time. But now that the Null Force has been defeated, the Null Forces on Earth are being defeated, everything is going to a new normal, the new dawn. Things are going well, and that's just about it. So thanks for watching. We really do appreciate you watching this video, and I guess see you in a second.